Hello again, YouTube. Today I want to talk to you about some myths. Myths about what, you ask? Gay people, obviously, because that's all I talk about. I'm looking at my computer to see the different myths, so if I'm not looking at the camera, I apologize. I'm going to sort of give my opinion and possibly some scientific facts about why these myths are really stupid. Okay, the first one. People who are lesbian, gay, and transgender can usually be identified by certain mannerisms or physical characteristics. Some examples are lesbians have short hair, gay men spike their hair, and not all gay men have really high-pitched voices, and they're not all really girly, and they don't all love opera, and not all lesbians cut their hair short and like sports and wear Phillies hats, or any other sport hat. Sorry. My family is Phillies fans. No hating. Anyway, yeah, that's totally not true. LGBT people come in all shapes and sizes just like every other human being. In an LGBT relationship, one partner usually plays the husband or male role and the other plays the wife or female role. This is also not true. The entire point of a homosexual relationship is there are either two men or two women. So there you go. Most people who are lesbian or gay could be cured by having really good sex with members of the other sex. What the? That doesn't even make sense. I know that there are people who have tried to have heterosexual sex who are gay. There's no cure for it. You can't cure homosexuality. I hate that argument. It's stupid. The majority of child molesters are gay or lesbian. That is absolutely not true. There's actually scientific evidence proving that over 90% of rape is performed by heterosexual men. Homosexuality is not natural. It does not exist in nature. It exists in nature a lot. I read this one story about these two birds who, they're two female birds and they share the same nest, and they would go out and be with males to reproduce and have a family. And that's the cutest story in nature I've ever heard. And if you have seen the Vlogbrothers, you know about giraffes who love giraffes. I won't even go into that. People who are LGBT should not be teachers because they will try and convert students to their lifestyle. This is not true for many reasons. Number one, you cannot convert people. That's what we've been trying to say, this. You can't change people. You can't make homosexual people heterosexual, and you can't make heterosexual people homosexual. And they're not going to try and push their lifestyle into students' lives. Any teacher wouldn't do that. Any teacher that believes something different from their student wouldn't tell their student, no, you're wrong. LGBT people who are LGBT have made the conscious decision to be that way. I don't even want to go into that. I think I've covered that enough. That's not true by any stretch of the imagination. We don't choose to be attracted to the same sex. I don't think anyone would choose that lifestyle because, we get ridiculed for it. Any female who's with someone of the same sex, any male that's with someone of the same sex, they've gotten beaten up. People have gotten killed for this. I don't think they would choose that lifestyle. There are some significant differences among the lifestyles of LGBT people. This is also not true. This is one of the reasons that I love watching Hannah Harto, because she kind of shows people that lesbians live just like everybody else, you know? She has a life. She lives out on her own and she does her own thing just like everybody else her age does. And she doesn't live any different than a heterosexual would. Homosexuality is a type of mental illness and can be cured by appropriate psychotherapy. Not true at all. I've already discussed this. There is no cure for it. It is a sort of predisposition. You already, you're born with this. It can't be changed. It can't be cured. And it's not a disease. It's not something that's wrong with you. It's totally normal. There are a lot more gay people out there than you think, I'm pretty sure. It's just that you can't tell with certain people because everybody's different, One more thing. One myth that I heard is that bisexuals are, they're just looking for attention. Bisexual people just want attention from everybody and love from everybody, and they just love sex. Like, they just are really horny all the time. And that is not true for most bisexuals. I don't know if I can say that about myself. That's embarrassing. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye, YouTube.